Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So if you're looking forward to buy a 4K monitor, so this video I'll be telling you some of the really low budget options like between 25 and 30,000 and some mid-range options like between 30 and 35,000. None of the models mentioned here will be super expensive and all these monitors are really best for the price. So let's begin with the video. So I want to start with LG first, and the first monitor we have is called 27UL500. So this monitor has some specs like it is HDR10 compatible. It covers around 99% of sRGB and the peak brightness mentioned here is 300 nits. I'm already using a monitor from the same series, and I would say initially when I got this one I just felt 300 nits was not that sufficient, but you can say slowly and gradually I've got used to it. The monitor doesn't have any Type-C port, and also the stand that is coming with this monitor doesn't have any height adjustment. But overall, if you're looking for a cheap affordable 4K display good for video editing and content creation, then definitely this is the one that you should be going for. And yes, this monitor was launched in 2019, so we are already in 2024. You can say like this is a very old model, but looking at the price, this is like really the best you can get, like, yeah, in the 4K category. The next model is again from LG. It is 27UP650W and it is priced at 26,500 rupees at the moment. But this particular one was launched in December 2022. You can say almost 2023. So it's a much newer panel, much newer display. And if you look at the specs, so this model comes with HDR400. Also, it has 400 nits of brightness, better than the previous version. And also it supports DCI-P3 95%, which is a much wider color space or color spectrum as compared to sRGB. So overall, the panel quality is good, the specs are good. The monitor also comes with a stand that has height adjustment. So you can say by investing 2 or 3,000 rupees more, you are getting a lot much compared to the previous one. The only thing this monitor lacks is a Type-C port. So definitely a better option as compared to previous one. Now, if you're looking for a very complete monitor from LG, then you can go for 27UP850 series monitor. So this monitor is costing around 33,000, and for this price you get a Type-C port, you get HDR400, you get DCI-P3 95%. Overall, the monitor is very well calibrated for content creation. So if you are too much particular about your editing skills, maybe you are using Adobe Photoshop or maybe some illustration based software, maybe you are using Adobe Illustrator, so this monitor is good for that. The monitor also has power delivery option, which is a plus. The monitor also has inbuilt speakers. It's a 2-channel 5-watt speakers. So overall, I think, and the stand that is coming with the monitor is also coming with all sorts of height, tilt and swivel adjustment. The monitor was launched in December 2022, so it is a newer panel. So overall, I can say for a price of 33,000, this is like a complete display. But yeah, if you are very much particular about the price and if that is your constraint, then you can definitely consider the 650 series or even the 500 series. That is also good. Now after LG, I want to start with Samsung, and I cannot speak the model numbers of Samsung because they are just too long, so I'll mention it in the video itself somewhere here. So based on the pricing, I'm filtering out the monitors from Amazon. So if I talk about the lowest priced 4K monitor from Samsung, so it is this particular one. It is priced at 25,699 and it has the same specs as that of the LG's 500 series. So it has 300 nits of brightness, it comes with HDR10 and it supports 99% of sRGB. The stand that comes with this monitor doesn't have any height adjustment, it doesn't have any Type-C port, and the LG's monitor at least had 2 HDMI port and 1 DP port, but I think this one has only 1 HDMI and only 1 DP. It has a headphone jack or not is not clear to me till now. So anyway, if you're looking for anything under rupees 25,000, so this particular one and the LG one you can consider in the same price. Now after this particular model, there is one more model from Samsung which is priced at 31,199. So this particular model actually comes with a Type-C port. So if you think Type-C is really your necessity, then definitely you can consider this one. But apart from adding a Type-C, rest of all the features in this monitor are not that promising. Like it has the same HDR10 as that of the previous version. Also, this particular monitor has 400 nits of brightness, so I would say that is a slightly plus point. The stand that is coming with this monitor doesn't have height adjustment still, as mentioned in the description, and overall it doesn't have any sort of G-Sync or FreeSync. So overall, I would say the 26,999 monitor which was from LG, like the 650 series, was offering you a better value as compared to this particular model. Now after these two monitors from Samsung, if you're looking for something very complete, just like we had the LG's 850 series, so this particular model is costing around 36,999, 37,000 rupees approximately. So it comes with a Type-C port, and also you have a stand that comes with all sorts of adjustments. Also this monitor supports DCI P3 98%, so it's, you can say, a better display. I don't know if this particular model is coming with any sort of sync, but overall I was reading out the specs and going through everything, so you can say this is like the most color accurate monitor. But overall, I think you can also go with the 33,000 LG's 850 series one. That is also a good looking monitor, and this monitor is also the same. Now after LG and Samsung, I want to suggest one monitor from a premium brand. I would say, yeah, BenQ is slightly on an expensive side, so I would say it's slightly more premium. So this particular model is priced at 27,990 rupees, and at this price you get 400 nits of brightness, you get DCI P3 95%. It comes with 2 HDMI port, 1 DP port, 1 headphone jack, 1 Type-C port. It also comes with 2 speakers inbuilt into the monitor itself. It's a kind of a bezel-less display, like the bottom part is slightly thicker, but all the sides are very thin. And overall, I can say at a price of 29,990 rupees, this monitor is also giving you one of the best value for money. I think the stand that is linked with this monitor doesn't comes with height adjustment, but for the price and features, I think this monitor is excellent. This is a slightly over panel that was launched in 2018, so you can say oldest of all that I have mentioned till now. But looking at the specs, the monitor looks definitely very promising. You can definitely go with this one also. There is one more monitor from BenQ, which is not a 4K monitor, but it is like 2560 and 1440 resolution and priced at 25,000 rupees. But if you look at the specs, it's very promising as well. So it covers around 99% of sRGB. It comes with Type-C port. It also has speakers, and it also has an integrated microphone with noise cancellation feature. The monitor also comes with a stand that has height adjustment. And if you look at the color of the monitor and look and feel, so it comes in white color, which I think is with very different color when it comes to monitors. Like most of the monitors here are like black, but this one is white. Also, all the models mentioned before this particular model were all 60 Hz, and this one is 75 Hz. So I would say the display will be a lot more smoother, and also it has 65 watt power delivery port. So overall, I can say if 4K is like, you can downgrade yourself slightly from that 4K category. So at a price of 25,000, this monitor is also one of the best. And now after LG, Samsung and BenQ, there are a couple of monitors from Acer and also from MSI that I'll link in the description below. Before you're picking up any monitor, one thing I would like to say, make sure the availability of service centers around you. Like for now, if I talk about India, so LG and Samsung are well established brands. They have service center all around the country. But when it comes to BenQ, getting the service might be slightly tricky. Although BenQ makes some of the very fabulous products with very different specs which are out of the league, but it's all like getting a genuine product and getting a box that has not been opened before. So anyway, make sure to think about all these parameters. And also, if you really need a Type-C, it's only then invest in a Type-C. If you really need a display that is very of a good quality, or you can say a very rich in colors, only then go for that kind of a display. Otherwise, LG's baseline series, which is the 500 series, is really a good monitor. I've been using the monitor from the same series for the last 3 to 4 years. I would say I got this one in 2020. So far, no issues at all, and I'm pretty much satisfied with it. So anyway, that's it for the video. Make sure to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.